Never a dull moment, friends.
A bunch of this.
What?
This is awesome. I love it. It's called the Devil's Staircase Hill Climb, and this highly technical. Hey, people think we're dangerous. He just jumped his old lady about out the window.
Hi. What's his? Look at this hillbilly.
Cummins 5-speed, dude. This close truck here.
Real quick.
I don't know what to say.
It just happened. Good morning. Saturday. It's beautiful. It's about 11 o'clock. We got Dick Banjo fired up, loaded up, and ready to go to, what is the show called?
It's called the Lowdown Hoedown, put on by the Road Devils Car Club. I have a real good feeling about this show.
I'm excited for this one, you guys.
Some old buddies of mine used to go to this show when it was held somewhere else, and they never would even invite old Tim. And look, and Tim's the most hardcore guy they knew. They wouldn't even invite me. So
There
I'm
are
going.
actually a bunch of losers that don't do crap now, so
I'm
see ya.
not inviting them, and we're going to go have fun. This should be a good time. It's a free show. We've been saying a few things about it, so if you was paying attention in your local, you already knew.
Yeah, and hopefully we see you there. We love when you guys come say hi to us, so always come say hi, no matter what.
It'd be a lot cooler if we was doubled up on the ramp truck heading in, but this is fine.
We're driving Dick Banjo there.
It's only 20 miles.
20 miles.
It's right up through town, 45 minutes away, and we're going to go.
Yeah.
I'm not worried because we're going to pass about 47 Advanced Auto, O'Reilly's, and all of them.
The part stores around here are like dollar stores in Indiana. You can see them on every corner.
Yeah, you're never without oil in Ohio.
It's true because everybody freaking needs it.
We'll shoot some footage.
Yeah.
Should be a good time. They're saying 12 till camp till tomorrow. We won't be there that long.
We're not going to stay the night. But
So there are probably some hardcore dudes there. And,
I can't wait to meet some new people and see some familiar faces and have a good time. So hopefully there's
T-shirts.
Oh shit.
Gotta go back and get them.
No doubt. Okay, see you guys there. Never a dull moment, friends. What do you think that is right there on the ground? And how far do you think we got? That's the question. Now, we always keep you entertained somehow, right? Here we are. We didn't get too far. We know exactly where we're at. We're close to home. Got an extra radiator hose because Tim's the man. Got the tools, got some water. Just got a little hole in our radiator hose.
I don't know what to
Real
say.
quick.
I don't know what to say.
It just happens. That's what you say.
Never broke down.
We ain't letting it ruin our day. It's just another part of the
It's
adventure.
the only thing that's not making it ruin my day. Got a whole case of water. So we'll make one of these hoses fit somehow. We'll be on our way. We got a fucking car show to go to.
Yeah, we're on our way. Don't worry about it. So we're going to get to work real quick.
Scrubbed on a sharp corner.
It did?
Yeah, I think. The brand new build, you gotta work the kinks out.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not worried about it. It's not even hot out.
Can't get this one unless I get down in the nasty.
You want me to get up there and try to get it?
Get to it. Can't see what I'm doing either. There we go.
Chicken voila. There it is. Do you ever eat that?
Get some.
It's nasty.
We gotta get some antifreeze in that sumbitch.
Well, we'll pass the parts store and stop on our way.
Right there, look.
Yeah.
Rookie mistake. Now let's see what we got.
I think that one's pretty close, but it's not long enough, it don't look like.
This one was too long. I think the light got down there and rubbed.
Okay. Even better.
Problem is, I'm tapping in all my spare parts.
That just means we gotta get a little bit more. It's like when you have extra ketchup in the cabinet and then you open your second bottle and you're like, dang, I gotta get more.
People are gonna think I've been breaking down just to show off. Huh?
I'm telling you what, I'm starting to think it's a pattern. We went years without ever having to fix nothing on the side of the road, and that's what we do on a daily basis, I feel.
I'm afraid to build another tow rig because I know nothing will ever be as good to us as the green truck.
No kidding.
Back to that, I'm spasming. I meant to grab my handy dandy specialized clamp, nut driver, flexible shaft. It's the cat's ass. We'll fire it up, purge her out, stop and get some more water and ice. We got it. We're going to the car show.
Yeah.
I said it 2 or 3 times, but in 300 videos, the reason I'm sitting here on the side of this road fixing this car and not panicking and calling somebody is Merlin. Merlin, I seen him deal with some stuff on that Model A right away. And it didn't even faze him, did it?
No.
He didn't even care.
He made me feel differently too. But I have also been broken down a lot in my life. Like with my dad, we broke down all the time. And I ran out of gas perpetually when I first started driving. To the point my dad got so mad that he made me carry around a gas can everywhere I went.
We got one.
So I don't necessarily panic in those situations either because I know that they always work out. I am getting caught up in this bungee cord.
All right.
All right.
I almost redid these boards yesterday, which would have made this hard to do. I think people think we're like homeless.
I don't
They don't
think
stop
so.
to check on us.
I don't think so. So as we were driving, I looked down about the same time Tim did and noticed that it was running hot. It never, ever runs hot. So I said we should pull over, and we did.
Got 2 gauges on it. I was trying to get to the gas station.
I know, but better we stopped here.
I'd already had this water.
Mm-hmm.
Get some in it, we'll fire it up and try. Hopefully we won't have to deal with a massive air bubble. Hopefully we got enough water. Should be. Good enough to get us up the road a mile. Anything coming down the bottom?
I don't think so. I think we're looking good.
We're only probably 4 miles from home.
Yeah.
Good thing.
Yeah, we're only 4 miles from home.
There's 8. I mean, you just take to make a gallon. Same thing, let's fire it up. Let the air circulate. Oh, back to somebody who just won a NASCAR race.
Yeah.
They're drinking their pop they don't like.
Yeah.
I love these though.
See?
They're good, man. We'll put Mountain Dew in it if we have to.
$3 fix on the side of the road. Only took us like, what have we been here, 10 minutes? We ain't been here 10 minutes, I don't think.
I jinxed myself talking about them card stores.
Yeah.
Look at all the water. I think we ain't down where they needed it the most.
Yo, we're gonna get some more water.
This is why you don't want to run straight water. It'll rust inside your motor. What was that thing?
I don't know. He gave us a thumbs up. You don't even know how much we deserve that thumbs up, like always. go back up that other side. I don't feel rushed here because like I will be able to see everything in a timely manner.
No 6B2. Whatever it takes. Cummins 5-speed, dude. This course truck here. Dad hookers. You know Todd Johnson? Hooking ain't easy. Not everyone will hook.
No.
I've seen Johnson.
They went to a hooker museum. Yeah, the tow truck museum. Yeah, I love that.
Let me figure this.
I feel like this would be a good show for Jimmy Boyle to be at.
Thank you.
He tries really hard. Thank you. You see what I deal with.
Wow, dude. That's smooth operator right there.
I love him. That's those easy top.
That's me. This thing's cool. Look how tall.
I know.
Must have been taller back then.
Definitely. They had more vitamins, naturally. You look like your dad. I know, I've been thirsty since we got here, but I was trying to go pee real bad. Look at this thing. I kind of love it. I love it. Maybe. Maybe.
We need something like this.
I agree. I definitely want that.
Something like that.
Yeah. It's definitely an airbag, dummy. Look at this hillbilly.
Hey, I got my teeth though.
They look good. Hi. What's his name?
Nico.
Oh, hi.
Nico.
Nico.
Hi, you're on camera, bro.
He's like, I don't know. Hi. What are you doing? What's he weigh?
Probably about 110.
Oh my God. See you later. Tell your dad hi. Yeah, that we don't break down.
I never thought anything like this would be cool.
It is though.
It's so cool. Man. Look at the shifter.
I know.
A Nova hatchback kit, dude. This is awesome. I love
PT Cruiser blew up. Oh, here's going to
Dude, it's awesome. Roll cage and a tent.
That is too cool.
We have a van.
I know.
Why aren't we doing stuff
I
like
said
this?
that.
I like the slide fixtures. Look at these groovy lights and the arch.
Everything.
The arch is where it happens.
It's the portal. It's the portal.
Babe,
He didn't
babe,
warn her. I love it so much.
babe.
He didn't warn her.
That's look at his rear end, babe. People think we're dangerous. He just jumped his old lady about out the window. Back in the day, well, our Baptist church, we know about that. It'd be cool if it's sport right in Indiana.
Yeah. I love it.
These things have their own mind. Like, really?
Oh, yeah.
That's what the one behind you is. Same thing.
Yeah.
I hate brown comes in yellow. That's fantastic. Cool, dude.
They got a good band coming.
Yeah, that's what I was
I mean, we may not be able to find a spot.
What year? Beard. I got blonde right here. It looks great. We came and we saw and we met a lot of good people.
We didn't film when we got here because they parked us out in the corner, which we moved to a different spot.
We act like we was leaving.
It was fine. This has been a really cool show. There's a lot of neat rides here. There's so many nice people. We got to meet so many of you that we've never met before, so that's awesome.
Hard rock bluegrass.
Yeah, that was super cool. That was really awesome. We had a little bit of difficulty getting here, as you saw, and we did not film the extra hour and a half that we were working on it, but we made it.
So the truth of old cars is you gotta know how to work on them.
Yeah.
If you see us doing this and you think, oh, that looks easy, just have your tools with you.
Yeah.
Be prepared to get dirty.
Yeah.
And seems like everywhere we go, I show up dirty.
Me
But,
too. I'm filthy.
We meet people and they say, oh, we know you'll fix it. Have a
Yeah.
good day.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, we're going to head home.
We're
just 'cause
going home, crossing our
It's a
fingers.
little cloudy and we
Yeah.
want to get home before dark.
Yeah, we're heading that way, so we'll see you guys when we get there. We stopped at Frickers to get us something to eat. Look at this cutie patootie. We don't ever take the key out. I didn't think the key chain through at all. Dick Banjo's rowdy. You're almost there. Yay! Yes.
She's back there. She's staying back there. Don't worry. She's scared, Mommy. I didn't see her running.
That was so funny.
It's Bigfoot.
He's facing off. Where are you going? Where are you going? Go on. Go. Go. Go for it. Good job, guys. What'd you get to eat, babe? Mouthful of food, just like every server ever does.
Chicken fajitas.
Ooh, yeah? Chicken fajitas?
Yep.
What'd you get to eat, Captain?
A bunch of this.
What is a bunch of that? What is it?
Just some white salsa fries and the best chicken nuggets in the world.
All right. I got me a fajita taco salad that is delicious. So good. We love Mexican. It's our favorite.
All right, we got something different today. This is local to us. This is called the Devil's Staircase Hill Climb, and this has been going on for over 50-something years.
This is like the 75th or 6th or something.
Look at it. Look at it. So we'll show you once we get near the hill. The crowd ain't like the bikers. The guys race up the hill are true athletes. They got big, long swing arms, chains on their tires and everything. We'll show you some action. We wasn't going to come because it's kind of like they sell beer by the gallon and stuff, but we drove Dick Banjo. We got him parked right out to where everyone here could see him.
Thanks to Jeremy Combs for the good spot.
Yes,
Thanks,
sir.
buddy.
We got a hell of a good parking spot, which is not typical for us. We usually get put in the corner. So we're just coming here.
Film some stuff. We haven't done a lot of local coverage. So yesterday we went to a local show. Today we're going to check out this scene for a little bit. Give you guys a view of what goes on around where we live. A lot goes on.
We're going to start showing you more about where we live. We take it for granted because life, daily aggravations that you all deal with wherever you're from, that shouldn't take away from the greatness of your location. And we have lots of cool stuff around here. So this happens one time a year. And we're here. We're going to show you the action. They go up this hill 300 foot like in 4 seconds or something. And it's cool. We'll see you in there. That's a little kid's bike.
Setting on the hill, barely.
Yeah, we brought our Dick Banjo to a Harley event.
It's been fun. This is the first time they've done 3 bikes going up at one time. It's like a drag race to the top, so this is pretty cool.
These are the 450s, the bigger ones that come out. I don't think they do that on the bigger ones because they got chains on their tires and stuff. These guys are running regular dirt bike tires, 450 class. There must just be a whole bunch of them. It's pretty neat watching 3 wide drag racing.
It is. It's been fun.
Go get you a gallon of beer and watch. That poor guy in the back can't see.
Bike number 154. Oh, big hole stop for him. He's coming over right hand side. He's cool. Go, buddy. Oh, wait a minute. And she's on it. She is on the 2. Horrible foul. Good pass. Gate number 1. Getting a little loose down here. Oh, she moves it out. She comes.
All right. Well, there you go. That's the Devil's Staircase Hill Climb in Argonia, Ohio. That's held once a year, first full weekend in October, maybe. I don't know.
Dick Banjo took us there.
Yeah.
And back. Ta-da!
So for the last 2 days, we've hit car shows and a hill climb, and we drove Dick Banjo. We ate dinner in Dick Banjo. We get gas in it. We drive it everywhere. It's working flawlessly. It's not working flawlessly. It's working. We're just making adjustments along the way. Few of you guys that watched told me that I should build reliable vehicles.
I see 3 in the frame right
I
now.
hope you quit watching because you're not very intelligent. Because all I do is drive old stuff. So
We hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a beautiful day.
Man, it was.
We had a great time. We've got a lot to discuss about everything that happened because it was just so much.
We see a lot of our friends.
Yeah, many.
We made new friends.
We did.
And we even had some old friends that we talked to.
Yeah,
so,
some surprise people.
Hey, just smile and have a good time and go do stuff.
That's right.
So
we enjoy ourselves.
Now I got to figure out what I'm going to eat.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, let's go do it.
What's going on, everybody? Peace and grease. We're back. It's Monday. It went from nice to cold overnight. Fall has set in. It's in the 50s today. The next few days, rain tomorrow. I've been neglecting my property here. All what you see sitting around. It looks like trash, but it's bumpers and trash. But we're going to move some stuff around today. Hunker down for the winter. You know how it goes. We live in Southern Ohio. We still got some good weather ahead of us. I'm just a negative Nancy when it comes to cold weather because I hate it. We're going to move some engines around, put some engines on some stands. What we got here is a 89 Suburban two-wheel drive frame. We need to get a motor for Wyatt's truck, and I got 4 small block Chevys. We're going to take the one with the chrome oil pan that we fired up about 4 or 5 videos ago. We're going to set it on this frame. We're going to use this frame as a test run stand. I got a radiator I'm going to put in the front with hoses. That way I can have the motor on there running for a decent amount of time. I got oil pressure gauges and water temp gauge coming today from Amazon so I can put on there and monitor it. So what we'll do is get the motor out of the garage, bring it over here, set it on there. We're going to move some stuff around. We'll get to this. This will probably go over on the lift. We're going to get the black truck over here so I can start working on it. And we got to put a column in that. We got to do some other stuff, but I want to get it moved. I feel like if I move it, I'm doing something in the right direction. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But I have Cummins motors, blowers, 14-inch wide wheels, a spare transfer case, battery, fuel tank, metal from Dick Banjo, windshield frames, exhaust that I was going to use, power washer that I always use, the race seat from the ramp truck. Speaking of ramp truck, it's right here. We're just always moving along. It's looking really good. We're making great progress on that. So this is just a medley. This is just me doing yard work, everything that you guys do. I'm going to try to clean the place up and so it don't look so junky. Take some of the good parts that's sitting out here and organize them. I got a shipping container, so I need to get in there today, move some stuff around. Just get ready. I'm going to have to put a wood stove back in my garage because the one rusted out last year and I fought through it with a space heater, a turbo jet heater, but $4 a gallon, man, it's hard to do when I got wood sitting around. I can go get a whole trailer load of wood for $100 and just burn it like crazy. You know, if I get in the habit of coming down in the morning, starting a fire, then when I come down later on, it should be warm. But that's what I'm doing. Same thing you're doing. I'm just doing it, trying to inspire you to do it. Met an interesting guy yesterday from my hometown who I have known, but I've never hung out with or talked to. I just knew who he was. We parked in his yard, at his lot at the hill climb. Jeremy Combs. We might be going and getting something from him. So look forward to that. Bringing another mule to the stable, I guess they say. I never turned down an opportunity. He gave us 4 shotgun and rifle barrels that had went through a house fire and burned up, and the barrels are junk for anything other than art. And that's what he does, is metal art. So we'll show you that when we go to get it. That's about it. Stay tuned. I'm going to grab some motors, move some motors. Got the excavator running. Sometimes you get overwhelmed and you got to stop and move and fix and clean up and do all that. So that's what we're going to do today. All right, part of the cleanup is to get rid of stuff you don't need. The short block is going to go in storage, but all the outside parts, the fan, the power steering, water pump, alternator, fuel pump, all that stuff worked. The lower radiator hose we're going to need for our test stand. I'm going to take a few minutes to jerk this stuff off before I put it up, make it lighter, It's got aluminum intake on it, but I'm pretty sure it's junk. Looks like it's been broke, so we'll just leave it sealed up the best we can. Forgot to take the power steering pump off when I pulled the motor out, so I jerked the line out. Messed her up. Ruined a good line. That'll cost me $50. I always save the belts because you can't never have too many belts sitting around. Hope they don't fall on me. Just go throw all this stuff on the bottom of this cart. Any important bolts I like to put back where I found them, like this alternator adjustment bolt. Yeah! Antifreeze! Gotta love it. They bleed till the last minute. Pretty sure the alternator was charging, so we'll just use it when we put the motor back in. All right. I think this motor has a dual disc clutch on it. That's weird. I think it's just a stock motor. Didn't sound like it had any performance to me. Got stock rockers on it. It's got a junk Elderbrock intake that's got silicone all over it. You can't even tell it's aluminum intake. Break the seal on the radiator hose. See if we can get the manifolds off of it. Just help lighten it up, make it easier to store. Socket was too fat, she said. If they're any good, we'll save them. If not, we'll scrap them. That one don't look bad. Gloomy day today. If you're getting rid of a motor, always save your dipsticks. You wish you had it someday. So those are good truck manifolds. They even got good studs on them, and one of them even has an O2 sensor on them. So those are probably valuable to somebody, and they may be valuable to us. We won't need the O2 sensor, but we can always plug it. But we'll see. I don't like to run headers on something unless it's got high performance or there's a reason to. There's really not a reason to run headers on a stock motor. If you have nice manifolds laying around, sometimes they're easier to deal with in the long run, because they don't leak, they don't rust down as quick. Usually you don't even have to use gaskets if you got a nice flat surface. They didn't use gaskets from the factory on small block Chevys, so they work. Just something to think about. Let's pull this clutch off here and see what she looks like. Very rare chance we reuse an old clutch, but who knows? We may be pulling off something real good. You never know. Nope, just a regular old clutch. Just got a thicker disc. Made in Korea. Had some life left in it. Nothing for us. We'll leave a flywheel on it just because if we ever want to start it, it's there. And the clutch, that stuff's junk to me. I'll throw that in the scrap pile. I'm going to pull the fuel pump off of it. I'm going to leave the distributor in it. Probably leave a carb plate on it for now. Just because it did run, there's no reason to totally turn your back on it. A lot of people are switching to LS, but if you want to stay old school, these are nice to have around. She shot fuel at you. See that? Like a chick. Geysered. Nasty. Let me get a rag. We got into the dirty part of it. All right. Now I got it stripped down. I'm going to put it in my container. I'll reach this up in there as far as I can, set it down. As long as it's in there, it should be good. till the mice get in it, whatever. If I ever do anything with this motor, I'm going to pull it apart and rebuild it, which would be another video or 5. Rebuilding small block Chevys just kind of went away, and it shouldn't have. They're still great motors. They fit in everything. If you're not looking for big horsepower, there's really not a lot of reason to switch to LS. In my opinion, this is just my opinion. Reasons to switch to LS would be to include an overdrive transmission or fuel injection, tunable power, 87 Chevy with the fuel injection removed with a 4-speed, and a 16-year-old kid or a 40-year-old woman or me driving it, it don't need power. Small block Chevy with a 4-speed will pull a car trailer around. That's the most that truck will ever pull because we have other stuff. So don't let yourself get caught up in needing this and needing that and needing all that. Small block Chevys, they're still running from the 70s, so it's not a bad thing to have a simple thing in your life. So that's my advice. And if I want to keep it around because you never know. You might take it apart, hone it, buy a kit. Back when I was a kid, I'd read the Hot Rod magazines, and you open the full-page ads, Performance Automotive Warehouse. You buy a rebuild kit for your 427 or your 350, upgrade to a 383. That stuff kind of went away because the guys who were willing to build their own motors aren't around anymore. But I can't afford to pay anyone to build me a motor. And I can't really stand someone to jack me around. A simple job of building a motor or building a house or building a road. There's no reason for someone to jack you around. It's just do it. Just get it done. It's the same way with the motor. You take it to a machine shop, you don't hear from them for 6 months. They tell you it's one price. You go back to get it, it's double. Do it yourself. You're going to save the money. Might blow up. Might run forever. You might have a hidden talent you don't know you have. So I know how to do things because of my fear of dealing with unreliable humans. Some of you can relate to that. Being in business for myself and doing the same thing for 30 years, humans have changed a little bit. So it's hard to rely on somebody else to do something for you that you want it done. They don't care if it gets done. So there's a difference in thought that goes into this kind of stuff. So everything that you can learn how to do yourself will save you the aggravation, trips to town, trips to the bank. I wish I knew how to rebuild automatic transmissions, but I wish I knew how to play the banjo. There's still time, I guess. So let's keep moving. All right, it's a mixture of work and mixture of cleaning up, fall cleanup, getting stuff out of here. Dick Banjo took a lot of time, and some of this stuff sat around and was neglected. That was a hard part of that concentrated build, was looking out the garage door and seeing all the stuff sitting around that I wanted to work on. But I was hyper-focused, and I got that. It needs more work, but we got that done. So I went and grabbed the motor we're going to try out, and I got the frame right here. The motor, I'm going to pull these headers off. I'll show you why here in a little while. I got another set of headers I bought for no reason. I want to put them on here and see what they look like, sound like. They're made specially for square bodies. We'll look at those here a little bit, but I'm going to pull these headers off. I'm waiting on some gauges to get here, a new oil pressure gauge and a new temperature gauge. We're going to set in there, and we're going to spend a little time hooking it up, putting a radiator on it, putting coolant in it, getting a battery sitting on the frame. Then we'll fire it up. See what the oil looks good. The distributor's in it. The carburetor's on it. We're not going to take any of that off. We may, I just want to fire it up and let it run for 5 minutes, 20 minutes, see what I got. You know what I mean? Just if it'll sit there and idle with fuel and coolant and fan on it and stuff. Hopefully that'll be, we'll put a pulley on it and get it to where it'll spin and everything and turn the fan, and we'll see what we can do. So you don't know unless you know. So we got to find out. And that's what we're going to do. All right, that's one header off. Let's pull over here and get the other one off real quick. So I bought a bunch of parts off a guy I know, Keith Moore. He's always wheeled and dealed and off-roaded and always had cool stuff. And he bought a truck, and he's going to make his own truck. So he pulled all the stuff off his truck. So I bought everything he had for $500. I got this motor. I got a set of half-ton axles. I got a 4-speed 208. I got a set of drive shafts. I got a hell of a deal. He was just looking to get rid of it all, get it out of his way. So it worked out real good for both of us. So if this motor runs, I know it runs, but if this is a good motor, it'll sit there and idle and hold oil pressure and all that stuff, and cool itself and not smoke, and do that. We're going to do that repeatedly. We're going to run it through the test. I want to put this motor in his truck, and I don't want to have to do it again in a short period of time. So we're going to do our due diligence. Try it out before we drive it. And then the 4-speed 208 I bought off him was not a hydraulic clutch to a 4-speed, but we'll use the bell housing out of the black truck, because we use the hydraulic throwout bearing. It's easier on your leg and shifts better, I think. So something fell. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use that 4-speed, that 208, a new clutch, and all these parts we have. We'll align the best parts, and we'll have spare starters, alternators, power steering pumps. I've tried to keep all the externals off this. So the black truck, we want to just kind of show you that if you wheel and deal and get parts and stuff like this, you can keep them running fairly decent. Cheap. Alright, bolts in that. We gotta get some bolts in that other motor mount. We should be able to set it in there. Alright, let's set it down in the frame. Keep moving, you'll get a lot done. Alright, here we are. We're going to use a cherry picker, try to throw her in there. Alright, we got the other side in. Lower this down, it should fall into place. Nope, it didn't. Fell backwards. Cool. I think that motor mount's pretty much bad, is why we're fighting this. I think the motor mount's moved way down. Right in there. It's crazy. Alright. She's sitting on there. Now I'm going to get a strap and put around the frame, under the oil pan, around the other frame. And that's what'll hold it. Then I can start hooking stuff up. I can start getting battery cables hooked to it. Start getting these gauges put on it. The gauges just showed up, so I should be able to start finding a place for them. And we will have this fired up here shortly. All right, we're about ready to start hitting the battery on it. We got it hooked up. We got a water pump belt on it. Got the alternator tight. Plug wires hooked up. We got our gauges sitting here. We're going to fasten a few things. We'll just see if it'll turn over. Don't know about that carburetor, but we have fuel hooked to it with a fuel line. Don't have any coolant in it yet because I want to see if it'll start. And I'm just going to put water in it. I see Butch up there. I'm just going to put water in it for now, just see if it'll run and cool and do its own thing. And we're just seeing, we're taking vitals here. We're going to hook it up, fire it up, see how it reacts to life. We want this to run for a long time. I don't want to have to pull it out later, so that's why I'm doing a little bit of work like this now. So hopefully we can get it right. When we put it in, we won't have to mess with it. It should be clean. It should be well known. We should know everything about it. And we should be able to put it in and drive it. So we're almost getting ready to start doing a few connections, put the battery on it, see what we got, bump the starter, turn it over, start getting some fuel pumping, hopefully. If it fires up, then I'll start getting the hose hooked up, start putting some coolant in it, see if we can get it to sit there and run for a little bit longer than just a minute or two. We'll see. All right. I got everything hooked up the way it should be. We hope. All I gotta do is I cranked it over some to see if the fuel pump would start pumping. It has not, and it did not during the first startup of this engine. I have another one sitting right there. We won't waste very much time on that. We're going to prime it. There's a clear fuel filter right there. We'll see if it starts taking fuel. If it don't in the first few tries, that fuel pump's bad because we got supply right there, short line. Everything's good to go. Let's see if we can put some heat in this sucker. I've had it running, so I pretty much know what to expect, but I haven't had it running for long. All right. Now, we should have everything ready to go. Never did pump fuel, so I think the fuel pump's junk. Let's swap that fuel pump out real quick. Good sounding motor. Fires up, sounds decent. Just don't pump any fuel. I'm gonna have to clean these up a little bit, see what kind of gasket. This one's got a gasket all the way around it. I'm gonna put it on there. We'll put a new gasket on it. We just want to see if it runs. We don't want to do no rocket science. All right, I'm going to kill the camera, put the bolt in. I got to find a piece of fuel line. We'll be right back. All right, got the other fuel pump on. I don't know if it works either, but I think it does. I don't know. We'll see. Let me get some more gas in my test cup here. This is highly technical. She fired up, sounded good. I didn't get a chance to get over to the oil pressure gauge. All right. See what we got now. We're starting to get fuel now. Idle. Check the vacuum leaks. Squirting. Got 60 pounds of oil pressure. Turn the idle up. Why it won't idle. Get some water in it. So we got fuel, we got spark. Carburetor's probably having a little problems. It's probably been sitting for a little while. It's crispy sounding motor, man. It's got 60 pounds of oil pressure. So it ain't knocking. Someone said they heard it knocking, but it ain't knocking. Rolling Stones. All right, I'm gonna go get the water. Well, we got a pisser. Freeze plugs blow down of it. It's got a rust hole in it. That's not good. It's not that bad, but we didn't get to run it long enough to see if we liked it or not. See if I can get you down there and let you see what's going on. See that? Streaming. I don't know if you can see that or not. She's coming right out of the front freeze plug. I thought it was a head gasket at first. I seen that coming out of there. It looked like it was coming out between the block. I don't know. Undetermined. Oil pressure was between 40 and 60. I never get it to run long enough to see if it would maintain temperature. Obviously, it's not going to if it's leaking out. It's probably a result of not running antifreeze, probably rusted the freeze plugs. The good news is the motor's out, and I could put all new freeze plugs in it. I actually have some. I have a kit of freeze plugs. I'm running out of daylight. But we did a will it start, and it started, and it runs. I think the carburetor's probably got some junk in it. So, where do we go from here? Well, we put another freeze plug in it. That's what we do. Take a chisel and a hammer, knock that freeze plug out, clean it up, get the new one ready. Maybe even put it in the freezer, tap that sucker in there, and they kind of swell when you push them in. You don't want to go too far, and we'll run it. That's why I didn't put antifreeze in it. It's not that cold. We just wanted to see what would happen. You lived it here with me. So that's what we're going to do. That's probably going to be the end of the work for this video. This is probably going to be a long video. So see you at the end.
That's going to do it for our Wednesday video for you guys. We wrapped it up with some work for you. This week I decided to start with the fun stuff. So we hope you guys enjoyed that. We had a great time at the show we went to in Huber Heights. What was the name of it?
Low down, hoedown.
Yeah, I can never remember it. I don't know why.
We tried to get there early. Did you show that?
Yeah, that's the first thing.
Took us 3 hours to get 30 minutes away. That was a good show.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's nice to hit some local shows up. And then the hill climb is that's just been going on forever. We just wanted to give you a little glimpse of what goes on down there.
Right. We want to start showing some more local stuff. We don't really do a lot of local coverage, so we're going to try to hit up some things and let you guys see what goes on around here. Sammy wasn't in the work videos much, so I included our Friday night with him. We went to a haunted village, and we all went to dinner and all kinds of fun stuff, and we just had a really fun weekend. So we put all the fun stuff first and the work later. So hopefully you enjoyed all of it.
We're moving our second video. There's not going to be a Friday video. We're going to move it to Sunday.
Sunday mornings.
Yep,
so we're going to be with you guys on Wednesday nights at 7, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. We will have a new video for you. That gives us some time to film stuff on the weekends and
go
get
live
you some
on Friday or something like that.
Yeah.
The Friday, just everyone's busy and no one's sitting down at 7 o'clock on a Friday night.
And it seems like y'all try to just catch up with it on Sunday anyway. So we're just going to put it out on Sunday.
Our Wednesday video does pretty good. So we'll just see how it works. If it's not working, move it around.
Right. So
that's for other people with YouTube. If it's not working, move it around.
Just a heads up for you guys to know what's going on with that. And then also, the 31st of October is coming soon. And that means that if you are a subscriber to our channel, you're going to be entered to win a $300 gift card. So a couple more weeks. If you're not subscribed, make sure you are. Share our page, share our videos, keep those comments coming. We appreciate you guys.
Dogs.
Oh, God.
They're raising hell. Look at her.
They like the cold. We don't. We
Lotus does. He's got 4 layers of hair.
That's true.
Wanda's going to have to go back in and get under the blanket.
She's freezing right
We're going to
now.
get the 5-wheeler back out.
It's too much. We also have some really cool stuff coming for you.
Yeah, we got some little trailer builds. We're going to keep on Dick Banjo. We're not done.
No.
I had more vision on that. We got a trailer for that. That's going to be more in line with it being a camper. We have another little project coming along, a little mini camper that we're going to try to show people. We're going to inspire you on how to build the cheapest mini camper you can build. And we're going to show you how to do that and start with a good trailer and all that.
Our inspiration was the fact that we're incredibly uncomfortable everywhere we go in everything we sleep in. So now we're going to try to make something comfortable. We don't know. We might sell it. We might keep it. We haven't decided that yet. So it could be yours, possibly. But we want something that we can be creative with and artistic with. So that's what we're going to work on. And we're going to bring you guys along as usual.
Hopefully we get popular and we can move somewhere warmer.
At least for a few months.
But
everybody's,
you know.
It's
everybody's
cold.
battling something.
I don't like it.
Thanks for watching. Peace and grease. And we appreciate every one of you, all the new subscribers. If you're a new subscriber, go back and watch some of the old videos.
Yeah.
Tell us what we did wrong.
Yeah, you can see how
there's over 300 videos online on YouTube, specifically projects that we've been working on in 18 months.
Yep.
So think of that. That's a lot of videos for 18 months.
It's true.
So we
it feels like
appreciate it.
forever, but it's really only been a short amount of time that we've been doing this. So we appreciate you guys being there with us every step of the way.
We're getting close to 10,000.
Yeah, we're so close.
So
thank you guys so much. Keep those comments coming. We'll see you on Sunday.
we got work to do.